Okay, guys, so let's talk about Sinbad Nabokin. Um, I, I, I think I'm realizing a pattern here about the scanlators. Whoever is translating the Magi chapters, I'm pretty sure the people who do Magi and Sinbad Nabokin are the same because they seem to come out together, um, and they're very irregular. So it's like you figure like yeah, like the big three always came out together, and like Toriko comes out with it, and stuff like that. But because they're released at the same time, it's not necessarily that it's not necessarily that they're by the same scan leaders. However, I'm pretty sure Magi and Sinbad Nabokin are by different um, magazines, and so and they appear online at different times. The Raws, because I read the Raws here and there of the main series. And Sinbad no Boken came out around the same time as 263 of the main series. So anyway, let's talk about 59 and 60, or 58 and 59, or whatever it is. Um, what is it? No, fuck. 57 and 58, almost. Um, so in these two chapters, because the first one really didn't have much progression, and honestly, the second didn't have much either, because I don't know. It was just the way it was set up. So in this chapter, they basically these chapters they basically tell the story about how ever since they left the capital, they've been on the run, and they've been just running from enemies all over, and they basically were almost dead, and including the Princess Serendine. She had given up multiple times, but Dragol or Drakon was the one that never gave up, even despite the fact that he's been shunned and even, you know, like insulted by the princess, the person he loves. So, um, good on Drakon. He's pretty cool. I mean, he's really grown into his own character. I mean, he started off, how he started off, but he's definitely come a long way in such a short time. But, uh, there's one part where he loses control and he goes berserk, and it looks like he even started to choke Serendine because he wanted to destroy everything and berserk, and he eventually gave up, obviously, because he must have come to his senses, not sentences, senses, because obviously Serendine is alive, um, and she scorned him for it, which she should have, but um, regardless, they eventually made it, and they're trying to they're talking, and this is where Sinbad gets he actually gets feisty for once. He's actually like, no, you need to go. You need to rest. Like, now. Like, I'm in charge here, and you guys are gonna fucking do what I say. So you guys better go. So Sinbad laying down the law of Shindria. Um, that was awesome because we don't see him like that ever. And where he needed to, he stepped in for the good of everybody because he knew that they were screwed. He knew straight up that they had not been sleeping much at all, um, and that they needed rest before anything. Like, and I believe the servants, the second they got in their room, they basically just they just kind of plopped and passed out. So I thought that was awesome. And so basically, I mean, the chapters kind of end off where. How do they end off? I'm pretty sure they end off by Sinbad saying that he's going to help, or it's at least implied that way. I'm going to check real quick because I've had a long ass day. So, oh, that's right. So it actually ended off in the flashback. I kind of reversed the order, but it doesn't really matter because I'm still because the chronological order of it is I told it in chronological order really, um, instead of the way it was told. It basically ends off where Drakon admits that he is a monster, basically. Um, and so, obviously, Drakon is going through. Um, he's going through definitely a phase, and this is something that like he has to go through in order to grow even further. So, um, I thought these chapters were very good in conjunction. Like separately, I mean, the progression was kind of slow. So, whatever there. I think that's why. I don't know. Maybe they released them together. I don't know. But regardless, this was a good chat. These were good chapters, especially in conjunction. And certainly can't wait for more.